Hello and welcome to the 26 Richard News. My name is Faith Shorufura. The headlines. Themba Mliswa showers. Hello and welcome to the 26 Richard News. My name is Faith Shorufura. The headlines. Themba Mliswa showers MDCT leader with praises. Marange villagers raise red flag over alleged torture. And business news. Zimplo declared 300k dividend. And health. Zimbabwe on high alert as listeriosis outbreak claims 164 in South Africa. And in sports news, Zimbabwe hang on to clinch 2-run thriller. The news in detail. Norton Member of Parliament Themba Mliswa has showered praises on the Movement for Democratic Change leader and his generational consensus project, labeling it unstoppable and a real threat to the ruling Zanu-PF in the 2018 elections. Mliswa, who appears to have been charmed by Chamisa's ascendancy since the death of Morgan Tsvangirai, appeared in a video posted on social media heaping praises on the MDC alliance candidate, saying the ruling Zanu-PF will have to pull up if they are to conquer Chamisa's unstoppable project. Mliswa said Chamisa's vibrancy and charisma had no match in Zanu-PF. Villagers from the Marange diamond mining area have raised red flag over what they described as serious human torture from state security forces who are allegedly shooting and torturing villagers found without identity documents. Addressing parliamentarians in Harare, Marange Development Trust chairperson Malvin Mudiwa said restriction of human movement has resulted in many people being shot and beaten to death even without committing crimes. According to Mudiwa, before the discovery of diamonds, Chiadzwa villagers depended on domestic work, but their lifestyles have been disturbed as they now have to move around with identification, and failure to reproduce results in torture. A Chipinge-based organization, Platform for Youth Development, will on Wednesday host a cultural dance festival at Maduku Township in Chipinge South to highlight harmful cultural practices that continue to curtail the upliftment of women in society. According to PYD, the festival, which will attract people from all rural wards of Chipinge district, is part of the International Women's Day commemorations. The organization's director, Clarice Maduku, said the festival will help them highlight those practices that are not in sync with the modern-day society while educating people on the dynamism of culture, which can still be a significant factor in the empowerment and upliftment of the girl child. 26 Richard News will take a break. Stay tuned.
Are you tired of keeping up the headlines but never get the full story? Or you simply just can't afford to part away with that hard-earned dollar? Not a problem. Rely on 263 Chat to bring you all the latest information and news of the day, on the day, at zero cost, accessible from your mobile phone. It's news delivered via WhatsApp. What is more convenient than reading your favorite newspaper from a smartphone, wherever you are, any time of the day? It's digital, it's eco-friendly, and its access made easier. Sign up for your daily free 263 Chat e-paper today. It's simple, quick, and easy. Just WhatsApp 263 Chat e-paper to +263 777 028 169 to subscribe for Mahala.
Welcome back. You are still watching the 26 Richard News. In our next story, Zimbabwe Stock Exchange listed company Zimplo Holdings Limited has declared a dividend of $300,000 for the year ended December 2017. According to a statement, the dividend will be declared at 13 cents per share. The company added that the dividend will take place on or about 28 March 2018. Meanwhile, the group turnover for the year ended December 2017 rose by 60% to 38.8 million, resulting in a profit after tax of 3.4 million, a huge swing from the previous year's loss of 2.5 million. And in health, Zimbabwe is on high alert following the outbreak of listeriosis in neighboring South Africa, which claimed the lives of 164 people. Health and Childcare Permanent Secretary Dr. Gerald Gwinji on Monday confirmed the outbreak of the listeriosis in South Africa, though he calmed fears that it could have spread in Zimbabwe due to robust trade between the two countries. Customers who go to South Africa have been encouraged to pay particular attention to the foods from a company called Enterprise Tiger Brands. And in sports news, a match that swung one way and then the other several times boiled down to an incredibly tense finish in Bulawayo, where Afghanistan's last wicket slowly whittled away at the target set by Zimbabwe. The Zadrans, Dolat and Shapur had added 17 in 8.1 overs for the final wicket, bringing the equation down to 3 needed off 4 balls. But the half hour of unbearable tension finally ended in joy for Zimbabwe as Brian Vittori drew the edge from Shapur and wicketkeeper Brendan Taylor took the catch to seal a 2-run victory. The result left Zimbabwe well placed to progress from Group A, having won 2 out of 2 matches along with Scotland. Afghanistan, on the other hand, suffered their second defeat in as many games and can afford no slip-ups against Nepal and Hong Kong if they are to make the Super Sixes. This was it from the 26Richard News. For more news, visit our website www.26richard.com, our Facebook page 26Richard, and Twitter at 26Richard. From me, Faith Jorufura, and the crew behind the scenes. Good night.